What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So this is a different kind of video, man, that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, yo. I just never had the time to. I'm being honest with y'all, I never had the time to. I work a full-time job that I don't like, and then I'm just trying to take these online tech courses, y'all. I'm trying to get into tech and trying to do videos and like TikToks. I just haven't had time. So I do apologize for the late review, man, but I think it'd be pretty neat to just showcase what I play on when it comes to fighting games, you know, because not so much on this channel, but on my TikTok, there's been a few people that have commented like, why you pressing your buttons too hard, you know? And I'm like, bro, like, am I supposed to tap my button softly? Like, come on. Like, why are people complaining about that? Like, if you seriously like hate how like hard I'm tapping my buttons, like, I don't know what else to tell you, okay? Like, I personally think I'm not tapping my buttons hard because my mic is right here, okay? My mic is right here, and then my like Leverless is on my lap, okay? So it's like this my lap, this my lap, so y'all will hear everything I'm doing, man. Like, I'm sorry, but I wanted to show it off, okay? Because I do use the Razer Kitsunes when I play fighting games, all right? I do have two of them, okay? So first off, I got the Kami model that I currently play on. This is the box right here, okay? So I think this is just so sick, so sick, man. Like, I love my Kitsune, okay? These are Street Fighter 6 editions too, okay? So they have this one, and then they have a Chun-Li one, but I mean, like, Kami is way better than Chun-Li, I'm saying. So there's that, and then this is the base model, okay? This is the base model Kitsune. Hasn't even been opened, yo. It's still technically sealed. This bad boy is still technically sealed. Don't ask me why I have two. I have two because I can. This one is not even open, y'all. Like, it is still closed. It is so close. But I think this is like the coolest invention, man. Like, I mean, these, like, I should have switched to Leverless a long time ago, because honestly, it's been just better for me just overall. Because before I got those, man, I was playing fighting games with a controller. I actually still have that. But this is what I was using before, man. I was using the Hori Fight Commander Pro Octa. I think that's what it's called. I had this, okay, and it's a 6-button controller. I mean, honestly, like, this is pretty good. Like, I would highly recommend this for people who play controller. It's very light, and it feels good. Like, the buttons are mechanical, but I really enjoyed having this. I started off playing Street Fighter 6 using this, okay, and I was playing as Kami. So those videos are down below in case if anyone is curious to see those. But I was playing Kami using this, all right? And then it wasn't until I think Aki came out, that's when I wanted to switch to something like that, because I just felt like I wanted to like improve my fighting game, I guess, like, skill, you know? And I wanted to be better at my movements, my precision, because one issue I had with controller, if I'm doing an input that's like a quarter circle forward motion, a lot of times I would go too far deep into that motion, into that quarter circle forward, and my character will end up jumping, you feel me? And I hated that. I feel like when it comes to controllers and sticks, there are like so many times where people can mess up their movements, yo, because it's like their thumb or their hand is just like going just too far into it, you feel me? So there's always room for error when it comes to using stuff like this. So overall, I wanted to get better at my movement. So that's why I switched from this to a Leverless. And again, honestly, I think it was the best decision I made, man. This is what the Kami one looks like. I think this is sick, yo. This is just so cool. Like, man, I should have switched a long time ago, y'all. Seriously. I really hope Razer comes out with some more art, man, because I think having some of these that are like Tekken 8, like, can you imagine like having like Jin on this, or like Xiao Yu or Kazuya or Jun, or, oh my god, Reina? Bro, if they had some Reina art, bro, Razer, listen to me, Razer. Come out with some Tekken 8 like tops, okay, with some art, all right? Reina specifically, I think they will sell so well, man. Like, cause I would love to switch this up. Well, not this one specifically, cause this one is Kami, but like I said, I do have the base model right here, man. So this is an easy swap, yo. Like, I could swap that top out for like a Tekken 8 Reina, you know, like artwork, you know. So Razer, please come out with some new art, please. But my experience with this, man, so far, yo, has been great. Again, like how I said, man, I feel like my movement has definitely improved when it comes to like just like inputting like special moves. Overall, I feel like you can't really mess up because you got your 4 directional buttons like all right here. Okay, whoop, this is so hard doing this backwards. So you have your directional buttons here and then here. So this is your back, okay, your down, forward, and this is your up. All right, so it's so easy to just do your quarter circle forward motions right here because you're pressing this and this. So it's just like that. You feel me? I feel like you can't mess that up, yo. I can spam fireballs all day just doing that, you know. These do use something that's called SOCD, all right, which stands for, I think it's like simultaneous opposing cardinal directions, all right. So yeah, and Capcom recently updated this, right? So this has built-in hardware and software to where if you're holding the back button, right, your character walks backward. But as soon as you hold the forward button, your character will return to neutral. All right, it does not give priority to the last input given. In this case, which would be the forward button. All right, it does not do it. So if you hold back and press forward, your character will return to neutral. If you hold like down and up, your character will return to neutral. All right, so yeah, I mean, like, I think mostly like charge players may not like that because I think on controller you can probably get away with like holding a back button and then pressing this forward and just spamming your sonic booms, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's possible to hold back, press forward, and a punch button and then do your sonic booms. But I could be wrong. But these switches are mechanical, okay? It feels good, man. Like, just from like my time having this, like, this feels good. It's very like thin, okay? This is RGB. This color does change, but I know I could make the color go faster, I think, by doing like some kind of like special like cheat code on here. I don't know what it is. I think it's like inside the box, but it feels good. I had this on my lap all the time, so when I'm sitting here playing Tekken 8, man, and y'all hear this, like, that's me just like tapping, okay? Like, I'm not banging on my Kitsune, yo. Like, I'm tapping the buttons, bro. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm mashing, but I'm not. Like, I promise you. You do have your buttons here on top, so this is, I think, like your like start button right here. This is, I think, your back button. And then of course you have your PlayStation button like up here, right? And then you got your L3, R3, and then these two at the end right here. Let's see, that is like your PC switch right here on top, and then PS4, and then this locks all these buttons here on top. Okay, so currently right now it's off, but if I flip that down, then it locks all the buttons right here, so I don't accidentally press like, you know, like this or like the start button during a match, you know, because that is locked right there. So you can lock it, unlock it like that. You feel me? So yeah, I do play on PC, so this is more geared towards PS5. But if you play this on PC, it will show Xbox controllers. I mean, that part you can't change. You cannot change. But it really isn't that big of a deal because in fighting games, you don't really like go by, okay, that's a square button, that's a circle button, that's a triangle. No, you go by if it's a light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, right? So that really isn't that big of a deal, you know. It's not. I want to show off what it's like playing games using this, okay, so you all can see what I'm talking about when it comes to just my movement, how fluid, how like easy it is on my wrists, fingers, and all that stuff. So I'm actually, let me pop in Street Fighter 6, that way you all can see me just spam fireballs. That's a cool looking stage. Okay, so again, I am not a Ken player, right? So don't expect the best, but I just want you all to see how precise your inputs are when you switch to a Kitsune or Leverless in general. Okay, excuse me, oh my god, I can't speak. So here we go, right? So, oh, I got that going, so I hope it sees, man. So here we go, just like movements all together. Okay, back, forward, jump. All right, this is your crouch. Now, just like how I was explaining with the SOCD rules now, to where if you go back and forward, if you hold those two, it will cancel. So your character will go back into neutral. So if I hold back with Ken, right, he's walking backwards, right? As soon as I press forward, he returns to neutral. Okay, it does not give priority to last input given. Okay, now if I let go of the back button, Ken walks forward. But as soon as I press the opposite button, Ken stops. All right, and he goes back to neutral. You see it right there on top. All right, so that's what Capcom implemented, I think, by sometime last year. Okay, so back, neutral. If I crouch, or no, I'm sorry, if I jump and then hit down, neutral. Okay, so that's what that means. Okay, so you cannot input two buttons on one directional button. All right, it's all just one direction. Okay, now fireballs, for example, right? Fireballs are your quarter circle forward. So in this case, right, some of you may be trying to wonder, well, how is he going to do that on a button type like rig, you know? Oh my god, I can't find the right words. But to do quarter circle forward, all you gotta do is hit your down and then forward, right? But you kind of have to like do it like you're playing a piano almost. So you go like this, okay? And if you see up there on the left side of the screen, you see my quarter circle forward motions coming out. Okay, you see it right there. So if I do that in a fireball, oh, there we go. There we go, man. Simple as that. Okay, so you kind of have to do it like you're playing a piano. Like, that's the best way I can explain that. You know, do it like you're playing a piano. Now, if I do just down and then forward, you see it's just that. But the cool thing about playing on Leverless, right? As soon as you press a directional button and then you let go, your character goes back into neutral. Okay, I go back, that character goes back into neutral. So after you're done pressing any sort of directional input, your character will return to neutral. All right, so it may not make that much of a difference now, but in Tekken 8, it does. Okay, so wait for that. All right, because I'm about to show you some cool shit. All right, in Tekken 8 once we switch over to that. Okay, but yeah, man, just like how I said, you just gotta do this like you're playing a piano, right? Just tap it like you're playing a piano, and you do your quarter circle forward motions. Voila, if I can speak. Same thing works when it's like half circle, right? You just go like that. Now, Ken doesn't have any half circle motion, so you know, it's whatever. But as long as you're tapping this like you're playing a piano, you can do your quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, even like your tatsus. Okay. I'm not a Ken player, y'all, so like I don't know any combos with Ken. Anyway, so yeah, so there you go with the fireballs. Okay, so and Shoryu's, okay, so Shoryu's, it's forward, quarter circle forward. So in this case, you do it the same way, man. As long as you're playing that piano, you can do your quarter circle forwards, your half circles, your forward, down forwards. Okay, so it's as simple as just like that. Okay, so just like how I said before, though, if you hit like one direction and wait like a couple seconds, your character will go back into neutral. So to prevent that, you just gotta play it like very fluidity. Is that a word? So just like that. Okay, there you go. It does show there was a neutral input after I hit forward. So yeah, it did forward, neutral, down, forward, and forward, and it still came out. So I'm curious. Hang on, let's go to Ken's command list real quick. Okay, so we got the Hadouken, Shoryuken. Yeah. So that's interesting that it still comes out even when there's a neutral input right there. I can't explain that. I really can't explain that. But I'm telling you from experience, just like that's how Shoryus work. So anything like this, okay. There's Tatsu. All right. Yeah, man. So That's how that looks. And now for my favorite fighting game right now, man. My favorite fighting game, baby. We're jumping into some Tekken 8. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. I love Tekken 8, man. Like, God, like you can't help but to just feel hype, man. Like as soon as that theme music comes on, man, that character select music, I'm getting so excited. Getting so excited. You know what? We're going with Hot Reina over here, man. We're going with Emo Reina. Now, I'm about to show y'all, man, some of the coolest movement that you will have when you use a Kitsune in Tekken 8. All right, so here we go, man. Tekken 8. Now, I'm about to show y'all, man, like switching to a Kitsune was like the best thing ever for me, especially when it comes to a fighting game like Tekken 8. Okay, for years I played Tekken 8 with a controller, and just playing Tekken 8 on a controller was hard for me. It was extremely hard for me to do, man. But playing on this has been like exceptionally better. I did mention how your movement improves quite a bit, and I'm about to showcase that right now, right? So we all know Reina is a Mishima, okay? So she does have, hang on, okay. Let's go to move list. We're about to show off some electrics, okay? About to show off some electrics with Reina, okay? With Reina. But now, the cool thing about playing on a Leverless in general, okay? A lot of the inputs that it's showing you, you don't have to actually do, okay? And I'll explain that here quickly. So now you see right there with the wind god step, right? So it shows you a little shortcut, right? If you press down forward and then that's 3, okay? Or it's telling you to hit forward, then the star, which represents neutral, and then pretty much a quarter circle forward afterwards to do the wind god step. Now, let me put this up on the screen right here. So now this is the shortcut like this, okay? So as you see, my hands and like fingers and stuff, so I'm hitting like down forward and then I'm hitting 3, so like this. All right, so that will give you the wind god step. As you notice though, she doesn't have the lightning that trails behind her if you're doing the shortcut method, okay? She'll get the lightning behind her along with the slight damage increase if you do the actual like manual wind god step. Okay, so if I do just the input by itself, you hear it too. All right, so that is the actual manual input, and it's fairly simple, man. Like I just hit forward, and then the good thing about being on a Leverless is as soon as you hit a directional button, all right, your character will return back to neutral. So that's why it's way much easier doing electrics on a Leverless, all right, instead of doing it on a controller. I mean, I've seen people struggle to do this on a controller, but when you have one of these babies, man, you don't need to worry about that because your character will return to neutral as soon as you press a button. So I can do these like all day long, man. I don't have to look. You see what I'm talking about right there? And I can do it on either side. There it is. I mean, there's the right side. Oh, let me just back up, man, so it's not about to fall. But I swear, man, I need a better setup than this. I swear. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, it's still kind of a. Honestly, like the move in general is still hard, but I did notice like it's hard for me to do it on the right side because I guess I spend so much time on the left side in general. But what's weird, it's like I can do the input easily right there. As you see the lightning trailing behind her, you know? But doing the actual like God fist, like I'm not sure why I tend to struggle with that. It's only on the left side, you know? Well, I mean, there we go right there. See, but there are times when I still struggle to do it on the right side. Like it's weird. Oh my god. There we go. Bro. There we go. Yeah. But on the left side, yeah, like I have no problem doing this on the left side. Oh. Oh. Hang on, I'm doing it too fast. Hang on. There we go. And then, see, look at that. Like, that's so weird. That's so weird. Like, I know I'm hitting that input. There we go. That's so weird. I know, like, Kazooie can do this shit, like, I think 2-3 times, right? Like, in a row. But that's weird. How sometimes, like, it comes out and sometimes it doesn't. But there we go. There we go. I'm just showing this move off because this is one of the hardest moves in Tekken to do. But I would say it's way easier doing this on a Kitsune than on a controller. Like, I think if you've been playing controller for quite a while and you're definitely wanting to improve on your movement, you should definitely switch to a Kitsune or like a snapbox or a hitbox. I mean, I think your movement will improve like 100 times better. I need some more time with Reina, like in general, y'all, because, oh, let me show this, okay? Because some people still expect me to be like godlike at Tekken 8, man, and I've only been playing this game for like 42 hours, man. No, look, barely 40 hours. Look, right here, right here. You see this? You see this, y'all? Okay, so people will get off my back, bro. Like, I've only been playing this game for like 40 hours. Okay, for 40 hours. All right, I know a bunch of y'all have hit like 100 plus hours already, man, but I barely have 40 hours into this game, yo. Like, give me some time, man. Like, I need time to get good with Reina, with like inputs and movement and just Tekken fundamentals, like in general, yo. Like, I just need time, okay? So give me a break, okay? Give me a break, man. I wish I could sit here and just play games all day, man. Like, if I could become a full-time content creator, I would, bro. Like, imagine how good I'd be, how much better I'd be at Tekken 8 if I could sit here and play this all day long and I have to worry about going to like a job, man. Like, I'd be so much better. I would be so much better at this, yo. But I just need more time, man. I need more time with Reina to get good. You see how easy this is, man? To do this? Like, I can spam these like all day. It's weird, but whenever I actually try to do the actual God Fist, man, like, it doesn't come out sometimes. Like that's weird. You know what I mean? Like, that's so weird. That's super weird. Oh my god. Like, that's driving me crazy that, like, I can't spam that. Sometimes I can get 2 of them in there, but yeah, that's so weird. But this right here, like, that's way better to do, I think. Or like that, probably. That's way better. Or just doing that in general. Hold up. Was there like a combo? What in the world? Bro. Hold up, hold up. What was that? She did a... Hold up. Something came out, man. It was a straight God Fist, but... What was that input? Oh my god. No, she had way more lightning, bro. What was that? What was that? You see what I'm talking about, yo? Like, there's still things that I need to, like, discover with Reina. But, I don't know why I hit that, my fault. But just doing inputs in general in Tekken 8, like, will help you tremendously if you switch to a Leverless, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all really need to switch to a Leverless controller if you want to up your Tekken 8 game. That's just my opinion. Coming from a controller to this, I think I'm much better on this than I was back on controller. Wait a minute, I'm trying to figure this out, yo. Like, have I been doing these wrong like the whole time? Isn't the star neutral? Right? Hold up. So what have I been doing this whole time? There we go. The star is neutral. Return the directional button to neutral. And then when it's darkened, it says quickly press OK. And then the black arrow is you hold that directional. Then you got, of course, 1, 2, 3. Bro, I'm doing it. But why isn't... Bro, this isn't making any sense. Hold up. Have I been doing electrics wrong this whole time? Hold up. That's not it. Hold up. That's not it either. Hold up. I'm going to figure this out, man. Wait a minute, y'all. Something isn't making any sense with me. I've been doing electrics, okay, the God Fist version wrong this whole time. I haven't been doing that one. I thought I was doing it correctly, yo. I was doing this the whole time. And I thought I was doing it correctly because of the lightning. You feel me? What in the world? Because I thought this was like the cheap one right here, right? Where you go just like down like this. Okay. And then you just hit this. Okay. Because that does 15 damage. All right. That does 15. So do this. That's 15. We do this one. See, I thought that was the correct one. But apparently it's not, man. Like, that's the correct one. But how in the world? Like, I'm so confused right now. There was right there. That's the true electric wind God Fist. That one. Bro, like I just discovered I've been doing the like medium version, you know, of the God Fist. Like, that's crazy. I'm barely discovering this right now, man. And this isn't supposed to be that kind of video. I'm not supposed to be discovering stuff with Raina. I'm just trying to show you all movement and how much better it's been switching over to this for me. You know, I just now discovered that, man. That's crazy. That shows you, man, like I need more time in Tekken 8. I need a lot more time. But anyway, man, like how I was saying before I trail off too long, movement is a lot better when you're on a Kitsune, as you see here. Movement in general, man, like, okay, I haven't figured out how to do Weibo just yet, man. Like, I've been seeing some people doing that with Raina. I'm like, bro, how are you doing a Weibo? Like, bro, people like wave dashing like crazy in this game. Like, it's like unreal, you know? It is unreal. Hold up. Oh, hang on. There we go. A whole 10 head combo, 10 head string. A lot easier for me to do on this. But yeah, man, I guess that's all I wanted to really show off, yo. Like, I'm definitely going to be jumping into some Tekken 8 later on today, man. I'm going to get in some Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth play because I love FF7. But yes, I will be playing Tekken 8 later on. I'm going to be recording that footage, of course. I'm going to be using some newfound knowledge that someone bestowed upon me, so in one of my previous videos. So thank you for that. Thank you. But that's really it for the video, man. Like, I hope this kind of like went in a right direction where people can really understand where I'm coming from when it comes to switching to this. All right, this Kitsune Leverless controller has been really great for me. All right, so that's what y'all be hearing, man, because you can't see it on this camera here, but it's like it's right on my lap, man. So you got my mic right here, and then you got this just right here, so you hear everything. Like, all that. Okay, I promise you I'm not destroying the Kitsune, man. It's just my mic is super close to it, so y'all hear all the inputs. You feel me? You hear all the inputs. But that's gonna do it for me, man. That's the end of the video. I hope y'all liked it. All right, I hope it can sort of like give you like some info if you decided to kind of switch over to something like this, or maybe a snack box or a hip box, or you know, if you want to pick up a Kitsune for yourself. I really like how thin this is, man. Like, this is super thin. Oh, and I also forgot to mention how it has this tournament lock like on the back part right here to where the cord won't come out. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But yes, man, that's the end of the video for me before I keep rambling on too long, man. Thank y'all for watching, y'all. Hope it helped you out. Hope it gave you some info. If it did, leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel, man. Subscribe, share the video with your friends, man. I'm trying to get up to that 1,000 subs, man. I'm trying. And I have been noticing, man, the fighting game stuff does really well on my channel. Okay, so I will continue to keep posting fighting game stuff along with other content that I do like, but you will continue to keep seeing more fighting game footage from me. All right, so that's new for me, man. Y'all stay safe. Take care. Peace.